Hey guys, Gothic SoulFlower here. I got a notification to 40 years of Goth shoes. What? Apparently Miss Liisa Ladouceur came out with another video. I don't know how I missed the video, but you know I have to do a reaction to her video. Here we go. Of course. Yep. Ooh. I like this song. Dance to. Woo. I had those boots. Notice the boots and the platforms are getting taller. I don't know what those were. Black kitties. Jeffrey Campbell's. Ooh, that's a nice song too. Shoes. That's it, guys. Alright, that was the video, 40 years of Goth shoes. The video's a lot shorter than the Goth men's fashion and women's fashion. Just kind of zipped along there. So I'll try to keep this brief. I mean, she nailed everything. I don't see much wrong with this video. 1980s, of course, you have your winkle pickers or pikes. You have your combat boots. I do like that she added the just plain black high heels. I think people forget that nowadays, that many of us goths just wore black high heels with ripped fishnets and, you know, that type of thing. So I appreciate the addition to just black pumps. 1990s, again on point. I didn't realize new rocks existed in the 1990s. I thought they started later, but yeah, it was no surprise. Saw a lot of new rocks there with the chunky heels and the metal heels, and very popular shoe, new rocks. And there were platform boots that you saw that didn't have zippers or buckles or anything. They were just stretched. You just pull them up over your leg. And I do remember owning a pair of those. They came in velvet and plain leather and, you know, even fake leather. Many times fake leather. And as we get to the 2000s, the platforms get higher and the designs get more less plain. You know, you saw your skeleton flat shoes, and you saw the shoes with the little black kitties on them. So from the 1980s, you just had your plain shoes, basically. And then 2000, you started to get some designs in there, and you could really see the marketing towards goth specifically. Whereas in the 1980s, not so much. If you remember, Doc Martens were worn by punks because they were worn as working boots. Punk was born from the English working class, so it makes sense that they've adapted Doc Martens into their uniform, and therefore goths have taken that, and we still wear Doc Marten or combat boots. Then you get to the 2010s, which would be nowadays, since we're in 2017. And again, she was on point. The 2000s, you start to see the platforms get higher, and goth iconography and motifs added to shoes. And 2010s, you start seeing more spikes and even crazier heels, and even, I don't know what you call them, heelless shoes. You know, the ones that they're high heels and platforms, but they don't have a heel. I heard they were not hard to walk in. They look hard to walk in, but I think they look cool. My only quibble, and it's very minor, would be one, when I started the goth scene, many of us goths wore Chuck Taylors or Converse All-Stars. We call them Chucks, and I still call them Chucks. I don't know if they were considered or are considered goth. I know nowadays they tend to be lumped in the emo fashion, but when I was getting into the subculture, majority of us goths wore Converse. We wore Chucks. Of course, we were college students, and not only we were broke as fuck, but we had to walk everywhere. So maybe that's why we adopted Chucks into our uniform. So she didn't include that, and I think it should have been included, but then again, maybe it was just an Atlanta thing. Who knows? And then another popular shoe in the 1990s, at least in my circle, were the Chinese slippers. They look like Mary Jane's, but they're flat, and I used to wear the fabric ones. They also come in velvet. I don't know if that was a big thing with other goth circles, but it was big with us. Again, it was comfortable. They were cheap, and as fabulous as the other shoes were, they were mainly given as gifts, or, you know, if you had a job, you worked to save for those. But as far as cheap, comfortable footwear, the Chinese slippers and Converse All-Stars were favorites among my circle. So that's it, guys. I enjoyed this video. I didn't think there was anything left, but I don't know why I would think that. You still have jewelry and jackets and that type of thing. So I wouldn't be surprised to see more videos from Miss Liisa. I don't know how I missed this particular video, but I'm glad I saw it, and I'm glad I was able to react to that. So that's it, lovelies. I will leave you with just a few baby bat pictures of me, basically my footwear, and just to show you examples of what I'm talking about as far as what I wore in the 90s in Atlanta. Peace, love, and darkness. Good evening.